Hey everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Skyrim. I wanted to start off in Solitude because we're going to go visit that person that told us to come see them and end that one Sheogorath quest. Oh, purple butterfly, there we go. And I also wanted to show you guys how easy it is to raise illusion. As you can see, pretty much every time you cast Muffle, it will raise your level. I wish I was kidding. But it is extremely easy to raise illusion with the Muffle spell, because almost every single cast is another level. And as long as you don't run out of magicka, which is pretty easy to do, you will just keep raising it up and up and up and up and up. And I wager by the time that we get to the actual person that we're going to see, we will be at 40 illusion. Ish. Somewhere around there. Yeah, Muffle makes this insanely easy. Actually, real quick, I'll just level up, give ourselves more magicka. That recharges our magicka bar. We're close to another level already. Oh, are we going to get to 40? We might. I can't tell if we're going to get to 40 before or after we get the level. It might be at the same time. Oh. Well, we got to 40. And before we get that level up, because I want to store that level up, we want to grab Apprentice Illusion, because now Muffle is even cheaper to cast. And this doesn't affect how quickly you raise it. Oh, yeah, there we go. We already got the level up again. That's pretty great. So, yeah. Illusion's going to be no problem at all. Once we're done with illusion, I guess I'll move on to showing you guys alchemy, which is not incredibly hard. It's actually very, very similar to how we did... oh, I need that for something. I need the Blissbug Thorax. Look at these. Fancy. The other things that you can find around here next to this person are a couple of pieces of gold and all that. Torchbug Thorax, Mammoth Cheese Bowl, and a lot of tongs, obviously. I believe there's also a chest over here. Yeah, a little strong box that we can grab. I will say, I'm basically having to do this a second time because Skyrim crashed and I had to redo all of this, annoyingly. But we can read this, and this is basically the way that you can create some summon tomes and scrolls for summoning the Golden Saints and Dark Seducers, so you can actually use it yourself. We already have all of the tomes ourselves, but you can actually continue to create them as well. So we're going to talk to Stada here. And you must be the one who sent the note. So, the thing that they're looking for is the Sheogorath shaped amber, or if you have the Sword of Jigalag in your inventory, you can also give that to her. If you do that, she will give you her helmet. However, we don't want to give up the helmet, or rather, we don't want to give up the shaped amber, and we don't want to give up the sword. So, we're just going to keep it.
What do you think you're doing?
And then she's going to get angry at us because we're keeping it. Now, we can kill her fairly easily. She's not that hard. The problem is that getting her helmet is not as easy as you think. Because, even if you kill her, not only is she empty, but she disappears, right? So, we can't get it that way. In order to actually get her helmet, you will need to use the console. For whatever reason, like, they just want you to have only one or the other. So if you kill her in this way. She doesn't spawn with her helmet. It's not on her. The only way you can get her helmet is by trading with her. I personally think that's kind of dumb. I think you should be able to pick it off her dead body. So I just added it in anyways. It's actually not that bad of a helmet because it increases your stamina by 70 points. Really actually quite useful. Alright, so now we're all done that quest. Let's go ahead and move down to Falkreath, where we started a different one in the roadside ruins. We might get attacked by a dragon here if it does the exact same thing as the first time I recorded this. So, if we walk in here into the roadside ruins, which you've cleared before. Anything in here? Ooh, lots of stuff. So there are 3 bowls that you can fill with your blood. The first one takes you on a quest involving money and brothers and careers and stuff like that. And it's kind of an interesting quest in itself, but ultimately the reward is just coin. And that's kind of useless to us. Filling the Altar of Nothing will continue this specific quest, and it gives you an item called the Bitter Cup at the end, and a follower that will work for you, which is a mage of some sort at like level 75. Not bad, all things considered, but I don't really need another follower. The Altar of Power, however, is going to give us a bunch of unique items at the end of it. We're going to get like a helmet and a sword, and also the Bitter Cup. So for us, I think the Altar of Power is the much more interesting one. But they're all kind of interesting, so if you want to see the other quests, please feel free to play this yourself and check them out. I'm only going to show off the Altar of Power because that's the one I want. That gives us the most stuff. We're going to fall asleep. And we wake up in a dungeon. Well, that can't be good. So in here, there is usually a Thalmor soldier over here. He's got a steel war axe this time. Not great, but I'll take it. I usually grab this guy's armor. And we'll equip the steel war axe. Quest items can't be removed from you, so they will just stay on your character. That's always kind of nice. If you need bows, you can try and use this guy, but frankly, the game doesn't really like supporting bows here. Although sometimes you could get a decent dagger out of them. And there should be nothing else. There's some iron stuff on the table. There's some poison here. A shield. Sometimes the iron stuff is actually better. And I think in this case, it is slightly better because of our heavy armor matching bonus. Yeah, it is better. Everything but the helmet? No, even the helmet is better. Okay. So this is what we're going to go in with. Oh, there's a steel shield there. Should actually probably take the steel shield. Yeah. Because the shields aren't part of that. Okay. Let's go into the pit. So basically this is a little gauntlet without your equipment. There is a pit wolf to start with. And a dude. That dude usually has some leveled armor on him. But we're going to take a look around for a second. He is going to try and hit us immediately. So be kind of quick about moving around, because we want to do some checking out before we... Ooh. There's an Orcish shield here. Master Vampire. Wait, did I see an enchanted weapon of some sort? Whoa. Daedric helmet. Hold on. That's going to be way better for us. That's way better. I'm going to drop the things that I don't need, frankly. Bow of Scorching. Okay, well, interesting. I thought I saw something else. Ebony Sword of Thunderbolts. Oh, I saw something else here. God damn it. Leather boots. Daedric War Axe. And the reason I'm doing this now is because there's going to be a few rounds of this. So we want to... I think I'll just wait on using this. The Daedric War Axe has pretty good base damage. Dang it. Oh. What is it, the helmet? There's an ebony helmet. Oh, there we go. I actually don't want the ebony helmet. Ebony Warhammer of Burning. Oh, way better. Okay. So we'll use the ebony sword to start. And kill the pit fighter with our weaponry that we've got. There we go. Killed the pit fighter. The one down. We had some elven stuff. Now, these saber axes or saber cats are going to get released. We want to be careful here. Don't get too hurt, because it could be bad for our health. And if we need to, we could always burn that level up, but I'm trying not to do that. Did I not use the... There we go. Use the potion of healing. We're going to move around a little bit. And this champion spawns. This is the real danger here. Neski Skull Saber. Now we have a good shield that we can use to block and get some health back, but since it's during a fight, it won't really do much. I'm going to switch over to the War Axe, because, frankly, that's where we do our damage. I didn't find this last time, so I'm very happy we found it. And once we kill the champion, a bunch of people spawn. We get the Bitter Cup from the champion, which permanently increases the greater of health, magic, or stamina, and decreases the lesser by 20 points. So that's kind of interesting. For us, it would do health, I think. The Grand Champion's Helm, the Grand Champion's Sword, neither of which are particularly interesting, but we are taking the Champion's treasures because they're ours. And I'm just going to wait in here for a second. Use this lever to open up the next area, and go through the barracks. There's no way that you can kill the other people in there, by the way. I also should point out that you can also use your magic. There's no reason that you need to use the weapons. In fact, if you're pretty good at magic, and this is the way I did this last time. Even though all the people are over there, I don't think they can actually get to us. We're gonna grab everything we can. Lots of jewels, emeralds. There's a note on the pit fighters. A hag handed me this cup, saying it would bring out the best and worst in me. I wasn't sure about that part, but I do like shiny clink, so I took it off her hands. Besides, I think this hag was half blind and fully empty in the head. It wasn't no cup. It looks more like a trophy to me. So I got to thinking, being the idea guy that I am, if some pit dog goes through all the trouble of becoming champion, we could give them this cup with a ceremony and a feast and such. Maybe even carve their name into it. Then I pitched my idea to the boss, thinking she'd love it. But instead, she got real mad, stomped on my bunions, and made me scrub the privy for even entertaining the idea before taking the cup for herself. Next thing I know, I'm down in the dungeon, washing a particularly foul-smelling bucket, that it hits me again. In order to be the champion, you'd have to kill the boss first. It's no wonder she was so mad. I guess the old hag was right after all. Turned out it was the best and worst idea all at once. So that's the whole idea of the Bitter Cup. It's like the best and the worst things. So, I'm just taking all this gold real quick first. Oh yeah, we should also set this as our main quest. We want to try and get our belongings. However, they are unfortunately locked behind a chest with a key, so we can't get it. In order to actually get at that stuff, we need to go through the door and face the person there. I'm just waiting for my health to come back. because I don't want to face them with low HP. Yeah, the Warhammer is still the best thing to use. We've got to be a little bit careful about this because they are kind of dangerous. The people on the other side. And we do have the potion of ultimate healing. I should probably apply the poison just in case. I think that's all we can really do. Alright. I have a theory that they spawn all the other people in this area so that you can't wait and get your health back that way. I think you might die from the fire. Do you not? Alright, well, you'll die there. There we go. This is so much easier, this recording, because I have the, there we go. Because I had the Warhammer. I didn't have access to a Warhammer last time. There's also just a pile of bodies from people that they have dragged in here. I guess I could just get to keep the, ultimate healing potion. I had to use it last time because fighting the pit boss with the really terrible weapons that they give you is very hard. Like, actually difficult. And I don't think there's much of anything else in here. Is there? Empty chest. Yeah, I think we're all good. Alright. So, we're going to run over here now. I'm going to drop everything that I don't care about. Because we don't need that, that. Oh, wait, no. I do need that. I do need the Grand Champion sword. I gotta be careful of this. Don't need the Orcish bow. Don't need that. Don't need the steel war axe. Definitely don't need any of that. The ragged items, I believe, are actually kind of unique to this. So we'll keep them. I don't know if that's true. Take all of our belongings. Be over encumbered, but that's fine because we'll just put stuff on. So that we'll put on that. All the dragon stuff. I can't put on the fastened shield just yet because I actually didn't finish that thing. That quest. Wait, where's the charm necklace? There we go. And good old Umbra. Ah, everything is right. Unfortunately, I have to reset those, but there we go. And we go out to Skyrim with the key. And that'll finish up the pit. Wabam! I believe before we go anywhere, we have to clear out this too. Yeah, there's just a person hanging out here. So let's do that real quick. And I'm probably going to pause recording for a second after that. Because last time it died on me for no reason at the very end of it. So I guess I'm going to try recording in smaller chunks. Maybe that'll work. I don't know. I'm just trying not to lose all the footage. I don't have to redo it all over again. Let's just kill this person real quick. Then I can leave the area. There we go. Meh. Okay. Anything fun up here? Probably not. Some jewels? Yeah, some jewels. Okay. So, now we're going to go head to a couple of cities and try and take care of some quests that we haven't actually gotten yet. And we're going to start with the ones that we get in cities. Actually, I'll go get the ones that I guess I've done in the previous episode so I can keep them marked off. So the first place we're going to visit is going to be Riften. Specifically, we want to go to the Riften Mistvale Keep because we need to go to the Guard Barracks. So, we can get to the Guard Barracks by running over here. Everybody's like weirdly stalking outside of the barracks, which is strange. And if we go upstairs, the place where everybody hangs out, there should be, a note right here, Guard Dossier Antonius. Antonius is a former battle mage said to possess a highly analytical mind that is matched only by his more prurient inclinations. He's sought after by aristocrats and first told for allegedly poisoning a court wizard named Alenia with skooma, although it's unclear if he did so maliciously or simply introduced her to the substance. After fleeing to Cyrodiil, he joined the Crimson Dirks and advised them on the acquisition and smuggling of magical artifacts. Bottled spirits and old age have made him less urgent of a target, but all members of the bandit clan are still considered high priority and should be captured or eliminated. Antonius is believed to have a number of vices, most notably an addiction to gambling. Rather than search for him, it would be best to have a guardsman stationed near the pits, where like-minded degenerates tend to gather. Crag's Lane Cavern is said to be thriving with activity as of late, and may be worth a look. We get a new quest, Gambler's Edge. And I think I'm just gonna do this as like, we're gonna take care of them as we get them. So, right from here, let's go to Crag's Lane Cavern. Actually, Shore Stone is along the way, and there's something that we can grab very, very quickly here. So I'm going to go here first and grab that one quest. And then we'll head to Crag's Lane Cavern, because I think that makes the most sense in my head. But as we arrive in Shore Stone, there's just a dude hanging out here with his fists up.
Well, look what we have here.
You looking for a fight? Well, all you're doing is being insufferable. Leave.
Okay. You've talked me into it. Thank you. Here, this is for you.
So he teleports away, and gives us a note. I guess let's read it. We'll be in touch. Ominous, right? So, yeah, that was just a quick little pit stop because it was on the way. Why not, right? And it gives the courier more and more opportunities every time we go somewhere to get to us. Hello? Oh, God. Okay, let's not get involved in that. Hey, buddy. How's it going? No, why are you attacking the bouncer? Lydia, why did you kill him? None of these are listed as enemies. Oh my God, Lydia. I don't think we needed to kill him. You having fun? I'm immune to fire, buddy. There we go. Oh, did you kill the Vigilance of Stendar? Yeah, you did. Okay, then. Well, that's fine. You know what, Lydia? Are we still in a combat thing? Why don't you just wait out here? You having trouble? Oh my God. Why don't you just wait here?
As you wish, my friend.
Because I don't think, actually, that these people will attack me if Lydia's with them? With me? I could be wrong, but they're also not that difficult to fight if that's not the case. Hello.
Now ain't this a surprise?
Oh, never mind. Was there a quest where we went down here, like, and did something here before? I don't remember, to be perfectly honest. But I feel like we left all these people alive on purpose.
Over here. Looky here. Looks like we got ourselves a hero.
Hey. Kill the barkeep.
I'll see you in pieces.
Kill a gambler. Everybody's dead. Butcher.
Can't wait to count out your coins.
Well, that'll kill him, I guess. Never mind, everybody died anyway. Ooh, Nordic carved. I'll take the key, I guess. Everybody else doesn't really have anything. They have money on them, but don't really need it. Anyways, what we want to check is poor old Antonius here, who has Volume 6 of the Crimson Dirks stuff. Clairvoyance, apparently. I guess to help him with finding out who to bet on. And we're going to read his notes. Yaktu once told me I'd wager off my own mother if the odds were right, so it's probably no surprise to her that I lost her armor on a bet. What I would explain to the blacksmith after she was done yelling at me was that my plan was foolproof. I had in my coin purse a total of 320 centimes. My strategy was to wager 10 pieces at a time. If I lost, my next bet would be 10 pieces to cover the last wager. If I lost again, I would wager 20, and once again attempt to break even. If I lost a fourth time, I would wager 40, and so on. So unless I lost 6 straight times, I'd always break even in the end. Well, 10 straight losses later, I not only have no gold, but no armor and bed to sleep on. I must have slept with Zenithar's mother or something. Not sure why he hates me so. Anyways, I sold the armor to some high elf collector at the Bee and Barb. I should probably just kill her. I would kill the bandits running the pits, but then where would I get my fix? Hey, Antonius. What are you doing, buddy? Oh, we're just gonna leave the pile of dead bodies here, because why not? Oops, there we go. Okay. Well, I guess we killed everybody here anyway. It is a dogfighting ring, which is pretty bad. Alright, Lydia. We killed everybody.
Heading out?
Yep, follow me.
My Thane. I will protect you with my life.
So now we are going to go back to Riften. Actually, that courier might find us since we're going to the city. That would be nice.
Right behind you.
Courier? Not yet.
Can't you bother me at my armor stand in the market? Or are you that desperate for training?
Are you a trainer? There are trainer things that we're going to end up doing, but I don't think there are trainer quests for anything beyond the magic schools. At least I can't remember. Anyway, there's an armor collector here, and we're just going to buy it off of her. Actually, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to do the persuasion.
Walk away now.
Just for doing that. And then we're going to buy it. The idea is that you can persuade her to leave so that you can kill her and take the armor if you don't want to spend the money, or you can just pay her. I just pay her because frankly it's easier and we have the money. Why not? But I also do the persuasion bit because okay, that was weird. Because we're trying to level persuasion, and actually doing persuade dialogues is one of the ways to raise persuasion. So every chance I get, I try to do a persuade one. Intimidate does not count, I believe. So we now have the Orcish scaled armor. There we go. Orcish scaled armor, Orcish scaled boots, gauntlets, and helmets. It's okay. It's nothing crazy. All right. So we're all done here. Let's move on to another place that has something for us, Nightgate Inn. At the rate we're going, by the way, we're going to end up just completing all the Creation Club stuff in like 2 more episodes, so I need to figure out this leveling stuff so that we can be done. I mean, Illusion will be done by the next episode. So there's a little note right here, Nightgate Inn's patron's note. I just want to talk about this amazing inn and how great the service is. The innkeeper is a kind, helpful host who is so effortless in his laziness that he didn't bother to read past this point. That's right, this inn is the worst. The literal worst. Of course, even if you can get past the bad service, the garbage food, and the ghosts living downstairs, they're also bloody traitors. Not only did they rent to filthy elves, I spotted one of them hide something in a barrel out back. I'd grab it myself, but it's probably covered in some disgusting elven disease that would take 9 of the world's greatest alchemists and a human sacrifice to cure. If I weren't a wanted man, I'd burn down the barrel along with the sorry excuse for the inn. For now, this letter will have to do. I will take that, and it'll start another quest, Brothers in Irons. I checked downstairs after reading that note. There wasn't
Still here.
a ghost last time, so I don't know what that's all about, unless we've already done this in a previous episode. Maybe I should look it up. Well, there's a person walking down there. That was weird. Undercover Guard's Journal. So let's read this. Where is it? My God, it's so far down. Here it is. I've been asked to investigate rumors that one of the inns to the west is providing refuge for bandits. Several carriages traveling to Windhelm have gone missing as of late, and the captain feels it may be related to the Crimson Dirks. I have some business to finish in solitude, but it shouldn't take longer than a week. While patrons at Nightgate Inn were uncooperative and brusque, I don't believe any of them are bandits. I have asked our informant to travel to the inn to confirm, but in the meantime I will continue monitoring their behavior. The Bosmer did not recognize the Nord, although I vacillate on whether I trust his opinion. I pointed out that it had been months since he had provided any actionable intelligence on his former cohorts. In response, he conveniently gave up the location of the Argonian bandit Pale Eyes, information I feel he has been holding on to for some time. For now, the Bosmer remains an asset, but any information he provides should be vetted thoroughly. Supposedly, the Argonian is camped on the shoreline, west of Northwatch Keep. We can alert our thermal friends to take care of the matter. They won't like having a wanted criminal loitering so close to their stronghold. In the meantime, I will leave my documentation here in the event further surveillance is needed on the inn patrons. This is actually like one of the saddest Crimson Dirk things, once we learn the fate of Pale Eyes. So we got to go all the way over here, and actually it's easier to go from Northwatch Keep, because then you don't have to go down the mountain. Oh wow, this is like a Thalmor thing.
Yes?
I forgot about that. Anyway, we're just gonna go over here. Oh, that's right. That's where we like grabbed that one prisoner from. I remember that. Anyways, we're gonna come over here to the camp. And there's a bunch of Thalmor here. But they get very angry for some reason. I don't know why, frankly, because we're technically allies. Oh, sorry. I hit Lydia there. No mercy. Alright, I don't think they have anything I care about. No. But, here's Pale Eyes, who's already dead. So we're going to take his iron plate armor. That's his unique thing. It's totally enchanted. Let's read his journal, because God, it's sad. Pale Eyes journal. The water does not lie. Every morning I stare at my reflection and feel myself returning to the Hist. When the smoke is thick, ours is to think back to the day I met Elhiel for the first time, when Palladius tried to make warriors of the new recruits. With no coin for armor, I cover myself in pots and pans I found laying around the campfire, determined not to fall behind. But while the others laughed, the Bosmer thought me clever, and from that day on, the two of us were inseparable. Years later, on my hatch day, Elhiel gave me my first set of armor. He had the Orc Forge one out of iron, in honor of the cast iron pot I wore on my head the first time we sparred. In return, I made the Bosmer an egg brother, and vowed that I would protect him as if he were my own kin. Thus, when Elhiel confessed to what he had done, I did not tell a soul. I will protect my egg brother until the end. Unfortunately, he also got sold out by his egg brother. So, yeah. That, honestly, is the saddest one. Because he's the only one that, like, was alive, and it doesn't seem like he wants to kill anybody. I mean, he was part of the Crimson Dirks, but, like, you know, just, like, the personality part of this is the sad bit. Anyways, we've done that, so this is the point where I actually ended the episode last time, because I actually went a lot quicker. I am going to stop the recording real quick, just to save and make sure that everything is all good, and I guess we'll end up doing another episode or another little part now. Okay, well, we have the interception quest still active, so eventually a courier will come to us. We do have something we can grab in Windhelm, so might as well go there first. I think we possibly have 2 things in Windhelm? No, we have 1 thing in Windhelm and then 1 thing that's really close. So, first of all, let's head to Candlehearth Hall, which I know I searched this place before, but apparently I just totally missed it.
Let me know if you want anything.
So there should be a journal somewhere
Somewhere?
that I can look at.
I still can't believe Isabella's gone. She was
That in one of the
so young.
rooms? Just trying to find this danged journal. Nothing here. We need to look up exactly where this is. I have it in my notes that there's a journal here that I'm looking for. Not here. Where is this thing? Is it up here?
I'm a sailor on the North Wind. We're laying over in Windhelm for a
I'm going crazy here. Oh wait, is it
Something. Can't just
book on Donato's? And it's not listed as something that I have unread, which is annoying. Olaf and the Dragon. So if you want to read this, go ahead and pause. There's not a lot to talk about here. No, actually, no. I don't think this is the right thing. Is it?
What now?
No, that's not the right thing.
The gods watch over your battles, friend.
Ah, here it is. All the way in the back here. Adonato Leoti's journal. There we go. It's not uncommon these days to see warriors of great renown pass through Candlehearth Hall, beckoned by the clarion call of war. Many of them seat themselves upon the fire in order their spirit of choice and regale the patrons with stories of their triumphs. It is, however, a strange thing to watch such a tale write itself in front of you, but that is precisely what happened when 2 legendary warriors, Grenwolf the Brawler and Horik Frostsword, sat down at the table beside me. Perhaps it was the mead that shortened their tempers, but it did not take long for a spirited argument to become heated. Grenwolf, a brawler famous for fighting with only his fists, had compared Hulk to a soldier who fires a trebuchet, a man who is dangerous as the tool he employs. Horik, for his part, cut him right through Grenwolf's claim. If the brawler only relied on his hands, then he should drink his mead from his palm and slice the bread with his fingernails. Not to mention, there are things in this world, Horik said, that fists alone cannot kill, even if that fist belonged to Randgulf himself. Whereas his sword, the ice blade of the Monarch, was blessed by the strength of the frost itself, and could cut through the walls of ice that lined the edge of the world. Grenwolf scoffed at the notion, claiming that no man or beast had yet to survive a single punch. It was then that the divines, or perhaps darker minds, offered a resolution. A warrior came busting through the doors, claiming a mysterious spider, or monstrous spider, had taken root in the Kronvangar cave, claiming 3 in his hunting party. His widened eyes and frowned lips, telltale signs of fear, spoke volumes to us all. It was a warning few would fail to heed, but our 2 heroes saw it as something else entirely, an opportunity to settle their dispute. And so the next morning they departed for Kronvangar cave. 3 weeks have passed since. In my life, I have written tales of valor and tragedy, and those are one and the same. While the final chapter of Grenwolf and Horik has yet to be written, I fear this may fall into the latter category, as neither is saw fit to return. Yeah. I'm gonna, real quick, I think this is a unique book that we need to have. I'm just gonna take that. Okay. So we've got another quest, Caught in a Web. I don't think this is a Crimson Dirk thing, actually. I think, oh, we actually haven't been to this cave yet. I like it when it takes us to places that we haven't actually checked out.
Still here.
Ah, yeah, the spider cave here. Cool. All right. I like going to new areas. I should be just casting muffle everywhere we go, but
Behind you.
eh. Oh, and I should recharge Umbra real quick. Oh, it's at the top now. I don't know what I did to throw it to the top of the list, but I kind of enjoy it. Ooh, we're running out of soul gems. Or at least the petty and lesser stuff.
Got a bad feeling.
Oh boy, that's a lot of spiders. Or, oh wait, no, we have been here before. So this is where I went for, whatever that quest was. This is another quest we've seen. Interesting. But what we want, I guess, is going to be at the bottom? I guess... I don't remember if I... Oh, sorry, Lydia. Oh, I'm sorry, Lydia.
What are you doing?
I hit her twice. I'm just gonna let you go. Sorry, Lydia. I didn't mean to hit you twice. And I think she kept accusing me because there was damage over time. So we're gonna go all the way down here. Come through here. Brood lair. No, this is different. It looks the exact same as the other area. Including that... Including the very specific, defeat the web mother, which is a giant spider that's gonna fall from here. Look at that thing. Yeah, she throws explosive spiders. Well, we killed the web mother. So... Can I search him? There we go. There's the ice blade of the Monarch, which is interesting. Does damage to health and stamina. Where's the other corpse? Oh, it's like back here. Fists of Randagulf. Melee and unarmed attacks do 20% more damage. Block 20% more damage with your shield. We can take both of their respective weapons. Oh, that was it, huh? And read their notes. Let's read their notes. Grenwolf's note? Ulrich thinks there's things I can't punch through, but I've punched through walls and I've punched through men. I don't care how thick your armor is, my knuckles are thicker, and they're hard and calloused and ugly as Dremora, but they get the job done no matter what. I once met a warrior who claimed to have the most impenetrable armor ever known to man. But when we fought, I punched him so hard the shockwaves rearranged every bone in his body. So the point, his toes were coming out of his ears. So even if the armor doesn't give, the man inside is as soft as jelly. A spider ain't much different. It's got hard parts and it's got soft parts. When I ball my fist and put all my weight into my back foot, there's nothing anyone can do. Okay. I mean, that's not what happened here, but sure. Ulrich's note. Grenwolf has always been beyond stubborn. On top of that, he lacks patience. When a man like him fails to open a jar, he smashes the glass rather than rely on a cloth for a better grip. In Grenwolf's mind, using that cloth is a weakness. In my mind, it's far better not to have your food covered in broken glass. It's a shame because I think he has the talent to be a good swordsman, but his foolish pride won't allow him to admit it. So he almost wanted, like, to train him, it seems like. We also never read on the bitter cup. This cup has passed through many hands and has brought out the best and the worst in those who imbibe it. Drink its nectar and it will do the same for you. I don't know whether or not to actually drink the bitter cup. I don't know. I'm of two minds. I like having the unique items, but I also like, you know, having, I also like having, oh, I can give you all this stuff. Just gotta make sure that it's... that I take it out again. Oh, you still have the Orcus shield? I can drop that. I've got a ton of stuff on me. Yeah. I don't know. What do you guys think? Should I drink it? Should I use it? Because it's kind of like the Augma Infinum, where it's a one-time use thing. But I don't know. There's also something to be said for like keeping the full thing as like a trophy. I don't know. But we checked out this. We checked out this. That was definitely unique. I mean, we've seen an area like this before. In a different cave, right? Or is this the same cave? There was like an armor thing here.
Never found one.
I don't think it's the same cave. No, it can't be the same cave. Is there... Harvesting frostbites, but no, this is the same cave. Oh my god. And I just... Okay, well... Apparently there is a reason to go all the way through it. And there's 2 quests that lead here. This is where one of the pets was. Jeez, alright. Well, now you've seen the whole thing. From top to bottom, along with the big spider that was at the bottom. Well, cool, I guess. It's totally cleared now. Alright. So... Where's the next place we should go? I guess I could show off... a house that we got. Where's Nuzzleshaft? Or Nuzzleshund, or whatever it's called. That's not at all what's written here. The Huanthums. It's supposed to be around Windhelm. This area. Oh, Lord. Unless we haven't found it yet? I thought we had, but... Mizulft? Maybe there is a quest that I need to start for this one. So, I guess I'll look it up. Okay, we'll do something else on my list. There is something we could do at the... Sicilium of Boethia, though. I think this is where we start this quest. So we've come up here before to do the big fight, but there should be something new here because we have the Creation Club stuff. A matter of pride. I found the body of the historian rumored to be researching Daedric artifacts at the Sicilium of Boethia. She appears to have been killed at the hands of Boethia cultists. I should read her journal to learn more. Ah. Yeah, that sucks. So, I'm going to take all of your stuff.
Still here.
Like I said, it'd be much cooler to do this stuff in tandem with the quest that we've already done. Oh yeah, this thing, the Pillar of Sacrifice. I'm not gonna sacrifice Lydia, though. That would be really mean. It's just because I have a follower. Alright, I guess let's read that. My name is Aranya, Imperial Historian. My research on ancient artifacts has led me across the sands of Elsewhere in the forests of Valenwood, and now it has led me to the inhospitable north of Skyrim. My quarry is that of Goldbrand, a golden katana said to have been forged by dragons and embodies the power of the Daedric Prince Boethia. The blade has passed through many hands, most recently those of the Emperor Titus Mede II, who is rumored to have possessed it during the Battle of the Red Ring. After the battle, Mede II, or one of his agents, had it returned to the tomb of the one said to have originally possessed the blade, Sivdir, an ancient Nord warrior who fought in defense of the dragons. And there, in Sivdir's respite, is where Goldbrand is said to reside. Mede II was said to have felt that he lacked the right to claim the blade, and that it should return to the one who it was first entrusted. No direct record of the location of Sivdir's respite exists in the Imperial archives. However, I discovered a strange missive on a mission involving precious cargo, and along with it, a map. As it turns out, this was the only record of the mission to return Goldbrand to Skyrim. And the map led to Sivdir's respite. It lies in a cave in the mountains just north of Windhelm. Based on my findings there, I have other business to attend to now, but it would seem I have some traveling yet to do. I have documented my findings in a separate journal on the topic. I'm starting to believe I may have attracted unwanted attention. A group of dangerous cultists who worship the Daedric Prince Boethia are said to have gathered near Windhelm, and Goldbrand's whereabouts would no doubt be of interest to them. Already I feel like I see the same faces as I pass strangers along the road. I should be careful. Seems like you weren't careful enough, unfortunately. Alright, well, I think we have a little bit of time in this episode. So, this wants us to go to Sivdir's Respite, which is a new area. Look at that. Didn't expect that, did ya? So that's good. And I don't think it can show up until you know, actually do that. So we'll head up here. I'll discover it, and I think we'll go into it in the next episode. Because we're not going to go into Snowveil Sanctum. Although we do need to do that as well eventually. Because I believe that's where one of the words of power are. In fact, I should just take an episode to like do some cleanup for the couple of things I've missed. We haven't missed a lot, but there are a few things that are just like, you know, like getting the rest of the words of power, or for instance, I missed like one of the bugs that I need to go through another area again, and things like that. Here we go. Sivdir's Respite. So, in the next episode, we are going to head into Sivdir's Respite, and, a respite, and, well, yeah, explore it. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys then. Bye-bye.